Hello. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about how to be supported on your self-care journey, and I'm excited to get into this topic, but first I'm going to introduce myself. So my name is Kahdija Imari. I'm a self-care lifestyle strategist and the founder of COCO Love. I'm going to share 4 things I think you need to keep in mind about how to be supported when it comes to your self-care journey, and then I'm going to share 4 things, 4 ways that you can fix it, like 4 things that you can do instead of the first 4 things. Okay, let's hop into it. So number 1, in order to be supported on your self-care journey, you have got to stop expecting others. If you're trying to figure out what I'm looking at my notes. So you have got to stop expecting others to know that you need relief when you need relief, right? You cannot expect other people to know. Number 1, you are the expert in your life, and you need to take ownership of your own life and the fact that you need help. You are stressed out right now and you want to be relieved of this stress, overwhelm, frustration, anxiety, right? Like, there needs to come a time and a place where you can say to yourself, I'm standing in my truth. I'm owning the fact that I need rest, right? And so once you get to that place, you can also ask for relief, right? Instead of you expecting another person, whether it be your spouse, your coworker, your boss, right? You're thinking this thought of, don't they see me stressing out? Don't they see me overwhelmed, overworked, all of this, right? Instead of going that route, it could be going into taking ownership, and that would look like you saying, okay, I'm a little bit overworked here. I am doing a lot. There's a lot on my plate. And so then you go to your spouse and you say, hey, spouse, I've been feeling overworked and stressed in this particular area of our marriage, or in this particular area of my life in general. Are you able to help me in some type of way? Whether it's just us talking, me venting about it, being emotional support, being able to take some of that stuff off of your plate, right? Going to your boss and saying, hey boss, I'm really stressed out about this project that I was assigned yesterday or last week. It's really bothering me that I'm unable to complete it really quickly. Like, and now you're adding more stuff on my plate. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm really stressed. You will be empowered to go and voice these types of things when you take a position of ownership about how you're actually feeling, about the stress, about your self-care routine and what you know you need. You'll be able to voice what you need. So stop expecting others to know that you need relief. Number 2, stop saying you have everything under control. Oh my gosh. We have got to be honest with ourselves. Like, you will not be able to take ownership of your self-care routine or your self-care journey in any facet if you are unable to tell yourself the truth about, yes, I need help. Yes, I'm stressed. Yes, I'm tired. Yes, I am literally about to fall out, but I am mustering up all the strength from the deepest depths of my stomach and my gut to try to get whatever this thing is that I need done, to try to get it done. Whether I'm getting it done for me or getting it done for someone else, I am trying my hardest. I am trying. I'm trying to keep it together. I'm trying to not explode, right? You are going to have to be honest with yourself. Be real with yourself. Have that very hard conversation that is like, yeah, I am doing a lot. But you can't come to that realization if you are in constant denial about the fact that you need help. You're overwhelmed. You cannot do this alone. You have to tell yourself the truth about that. What did I write? Stop saying you have everything under control. That's a facade anyway. Under control. Control is so fake. We think we have control over things, but then as soon as we think we have control over it, then it goes kaput. So my personal feelings about control or being in control of something is just that it's not real. We imagine having control over something, because if we actually had control over stuff, then it wouldn't be out of control. Like, there would never be moments of we lost control of it, or it's doing something that we didn't want it to do. The situation, another person, whatever it is, a machine, right? Whatever it is, the circumstance, we are not in control. We need to accept that fact. So definitely be honest with yourself. Be transparent with yourself. Be vulnerable with yourself. I'm not saying be vulnerable with other people in this point. I'm saying be vulnerable and honest and transparent with yourself. Okay, you hear me? All right. Number 3, stop looking for help in your same circle. Yes, that's what I said. And yes, I'm going to follow up with it. So sometimes we look for help from people who don't know anything about the problem that we're going through, from people who have never even been through the problem that we're going through, from people who are still in the same type of mess that we're in. How are those people supposed to help us get out of a situation that we're both in the same situation, and like neither one of us know how to get out of the situation? That seems like a broken cycle to me. And all I'm saying is, maybe if you have been seeking help from people who are in your same circle, from people who are going through the same type of thing as you, maybe look for help from someone who has already overcome that thing, who maybe is a professional at helping others overcome that thing. Maybe look for a mentor, right? Maybe you don't have to pay the person, but they can still be of assistance to you. Maybe it's somebody who you've looked up to. Maybe you don't currently have anybody that you look up to who has overcome this thing that you're going through right now. So maybe it's about time for you to go and look. There's so much information on the internet. You can go and look up different people who this has been a part of their story, right? Whatever that thing is. ADHD. There's a lot of people who I've seen on the internet. There's like a lot of searches for like ADHD in relation to self-care. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing. I don't have ADHD, or at least I don't think I do. But I don't have ADHD, but there are so many people in this world who do have ADHD, but they also need self-care. Self-care ideas that people who don't have ADHD and people who don't suffer with that, they aren't giving tips in a tailored and specific and personalized way that a person who does have ADHD would need it to be given in, because they don't understand their brain pattern. They don't understand how their mind is functioning and what type of triggers are going on for them. They don't understand. So they're not going to be able to cater to the person who has ADHD but also desires self-care. So hopefully that makes sense. If you have a very specific situation and you think your situation needs more personalization, you need someone to talk to, you just need more somehow, stop going to the same people. It's not working. You've already been going to those people and your results haven't changed. So try something different. Go ask somebody else for help, somebody different, somebody that's outside your current circle. All right. Number 4, stop forgetting you are a living example. I'm big on like, what type of legacy are you leaving? And I'm big on it because, not trying to get emotional. Okay. When I think about what type of legacy I want to leave for my future kids, for my future grandkids, like, that's huge. I want to make sure that I'm becoming the woman that my kids could potentially look up to. I get it. They aren't here yet. They might never look up to me, but I want to make sure that I'm becoming the person who they would, if they had a desire to look up to me, they would. I want to become the example. I don't want to have to just pawn them off to look at other people for an example. I want to become the example. And that takes work. And even if I didn't have this mindset, the kids are going to be looking at their mother, at their father, at their aunt, their uncle, their grandma. They're going to be looking at these individuals as leaders. As they do it that way, why shouldn't I do it that way? Because why? Because parents are our first line of, everything that we learn in this world. We learn it initially from our mom, from our dad, from whomever our caretaker is, our caregiver, right? Our parental guardian. We learn it from that person first. We learn exactly what to do from that person first. And then we decide as we grow up, we decide, oh, I'm not going to do it that way anymore. Does that make sense? So let me get just a little bit deeper, because there'll be a different videos I make about this. But let's say you are a workaholic. I'm gonna put me in the example, but I'm gonna use it with kids, because I don't have kids yet, but I am I still have workaholic tendencies. Let's be honest. I am a workaholic, but I know that I'm a workaholic. So I'm being honest with myself. So if I had a kid right now and I was still being a workaholic, working myself into the ground, working long hours at work, coming home late, or even if I have a stay-at-home job where I'm teleworking, I'm working long hours, I'm on the computer all the time, things like that. And I did not make time for myself, nor did I make time for my children, nor did I make time for my future spouse, right? So the kids are seeing this, right? It may not bother the spouse. The spouse may understand at this point. I married a workaholic. I understand this. Okay, but the kids don't really understand this. The kids are kids, right? The kids are seeing mommy works hard. Mommy always goes to work. While yes, that's good in a way, I'm teaching the kids women can work, women can sustain life, women can do the things. What am I also teaching the kid? I am also teaching the kid women don't need self-care. Women don't need to need to have time to themselves. Women can work without breaks, and they will be okay. Even if it doesn't look like mommy's okay. We teach our kids how to do the wrong things when we continue to do things that are unhealthy for us. Stop forgetting that you are a living example. You are leaving a legacy by how you live and show up every day. I hope this message right here is hitting some of the ambitious women who are mothers right now, who are aunts right now, who babysit, right? I hope that is really hitting y'all, because I think it matters personally. So here's the 4 things that I want you to do instead. I mentioned them a little bit in the 4 ways to be supported during your self-care journey, but I'm gonna make it brief now. Okay, here's what you should do instead. I want you to use your voice. Exercise your voice. You have one. Make sure that you are letting other people know that you need help. Be honest with yourself and be willing to receive the help. So it's not just you going and asking spouse, boss, coworker, whomever for help. Hey, I got a lot on my plate right now. I need some relief. Are you able to help me? But also, when those people come to you, maybe you haven't even asked for the help this time. They're just offering it. Now they've learned your triggers. They learned, oh, she's looking a little bit overwhelmed. Let me go. Hey, do you need some help? What you need to not do is to always say, oh no, I got it. That's not helping your self-care. Stop it. Stop it. That's not helping you. What you need to learn how to say is, yes, I would appreciate the help. And if it's your very first time ever, trying to receive help, just tell them, just be honest. You know, I normally wouldn't take you up on that offer, but I'm trying a new thing. I am trying to make sure that I learn how to receive help. And so, even though it's difficult for me to say yes right now, I am going to say yes to you. I'm saying yes. Please help me. I don't know how to receive your help, but I'm willing to work through it with you, right? Just be honest. Okay, number 3, Seek professional help, seek mentorship, seek assistance from people who are outside your circle, who are outside of the thing that you are currently experiencing, who have overcome that thing already. People who maybe it'll be paid assistance or maybe it'll be unpaid, right? Maybe it'll be free, or maybe you'll have to join a community, join some one-on-one coaching, one-on-one mentorship, join, even a lot of people know about BetterHelp. Maybe you need to join BetterHelp, right? There are different ways that you can receive the assistance that you need and be supported by outside personnel. There are so many ways. Please look outside your circle, because the answer just might not be inside your circle, and that's okay. It is absolutely okay. Number 4, think about the legacy that you want to leave here on this earth as a whole, with your spouse, with your children, with your nieces, nephews, grandkids. Think about the legacy that you're leaving, because you are leaving one. Whether you know that you're leaving it or not, you leaving it. Okay, so those are the things and the ways that you can be supported while on your self-care journey. I look forward to continuing to serve you. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, ask a question, do all the things. I'm here to be of service to you, and I will catch you in the next video. Toodles.